We got the big badass apartment! I'm so happy about it and I'm so excited. So yeah, the 3-bedroom that we thought that had a small garden actually wasn't a garden because that was like half a floor up. So instead of it being a small garden, it actually was a balcony. But instead, we actually managed to get the 4-bedroom, which is an awesome apartment. The 4 bedrooms are like at the 4 corners of the house, well, of the apartment. And then the kitchen and the bathroom are both dead smack in the middle. And yeah, the living room is to one side and the entrance is to the other side. It's a really cool apartment. And it's gonna be awesome. And I'm so stoked. And we're moving the 1st of July, so I've actually started packing now because we both have day things. He has a job, well, my fiance has a job, and I have my studies, which are gonna, you know, at the end of the school year, it always gets more and more busy. So whenever I have a couple of hours to kill, I pack another box or so, and so yeah. I'm so excited. I love starting again in a new apartment, but maybe that's because I've moved a lot of times while growing up. I'm used to moving. I'm used to not sitting around in the same place for years on end. But this apartment might actually change that. It's an area that's right at the edge of the city. And we're right on the edge of that area. We have like 2 big lakes close and then lots of forest. And within that small area we actually have a small like city center kind of thing. It has its own school and it has its own shops, and there's a big supermarket chain that's one of the cheaper chains here in Sweden. And my university is actually in that area as well. So it's gonna be great. And it's 1,200 kilometers from where we are now, so 1,200 kilometers. And well, you know, I'm a student, my fiance just has a regular job, we're not super rich people. So we decided that we're going to rent the biggest van possible on a regular car license. And then I'm gonna drive, because my fiance doesn't have a license. So I'm gonna drive all the way up to the north. I did the same when I moved up to Sweden. I rented a van, put my daughter on an airplane, and I drove 1,600 kilometers up to where I live now. Come to think of it, for you guys who are in the States, these distances might sound like really short, but for people who live in Europe, and especially for me coming from Holland, where you can drive from one side of the country to the other in about 4 hours, these are big distances. But still, it's gonna be awesome. It's, yeah, a road trip, just the 2 of us. We're gonna stick my daughter on a plane again. And ow, it's a knot. And then it's just the 2 of us on the road. Well, with our guinea pigs. I'm so happy. And that's basically all I wanted to say. Oh, and I got loads more energy as well, as you can probably tell. And that's not just because I'm so excited about the apartment, it's also because summer has finally started to emerge here. In Sweden, because we're so close to one of the 2 poles, the in-between seasons get like really short or really insignificant. So with the in-between seasons, I mean spring and autumn. And we're still far enough south to have a real autumn, but a real spring doesn't really happen. It kind of goes winter, 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 let's melt all the snow in 1 week, and then it's summer. Of course, it's still cold. It's still only about 12 degrees centigrade. But the sun is shining, and it's already, if you manage to find a spot outside the wind, the sun is already burning your skin. So, yes, and I love the sun. I suffer from SAD, seasonal affective disorder, and so the winters here in Sweden really get to me. But I feel like a new person. Ostara has really happened for me, finally. See, I think if I move up even further north, I'm gonna have to change the dates, I think, for the equinoxes. Because they just don't make sense to what's happening in the seasons here. I'm gonna give it some more thought, though. You know, look at all the aspects of it and see if I can really move all of it, or if it's only the seasonal aspects of it that are out of line, and then I'll just have to find something else, completely celebrate it in different ways or something, or only celebrate the spiritual side of it, the dark versus light thing in spiritual ways and not so much in nature. But I love nature. I want to include it. But like I said, I'm gonna have to think a little bit more about that, and we'll see what I'm gonna do with that. The pendulum, I've been practicing some more. My name is still not what it actually is. It's still saying, no, that's not your name, even though it is. But the pendulum actually said that we were gonna get this 5-room, yeah. Here in Sweden we say 5-room because you count the living room as one of the rooms as well, but it's a 4-bedroom apartment. And the pendulum actually said that we were gonna get this one. Yaha. So, it's been right on many things. The only thing that it's still not right on is my name. So who knows, maybe I should have had a different name when I was born. And it's telling me, nah, Masha isn't your name. You were supposed to be called something else. That's interesting. I wonder what. So, that's all I wanted to say, and I'm gonna keep on packing and do some more on an essay I'm writing for school. And then I'll see you guys somewhere next week. See ya, bye bye.